Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and over the past month I must confess I have been obsessed with Fields of Mystria, but there are so many new games releasing in September, and some of these definitely have potential to knock that game off my most played list. If you want more cozy game content, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. But here are my top picks of games coming this month. The first game to release this month is Critic, and this will be coming to Steam in early access on the 10th. This is a life simulation and town building game filled with lots of animal residents and some of the wildest character customization I've ever seen. As a player, you arrive on a dilapidated island and it's your role to clean up and rebuild the town with the overall goal of attracting new residents and visitors. This game has a really nice variety of activities, including farming, constructing new items in your workshop, foraging, and even diving to salvage some treasures. There is also a strong exploration twist here, as there are plenty of locations to explore, and you can even travel the high seas in your very own bathtub boat. Rebuilding the town will not only have a positive influence on the aesthetics, but also it will bring new tourists, which will in turn fill your pockets with more money. There is a strong social element to this game, as you'll get to know the very interesting selection of characters that live and also visit. As your friendship grows with them, you can also undertake tasks and help them choose and build their new home. I played the demo for this a long time ago now, and I'll link my video which shares some thoughts on the gameplay if you want to learn a little bit more, but also be sure to check the Steam page, as the demo may still be live as you're watching this. Also coming on the 10th of September is Cozy Keep, Farmcraft, Manage. If you've ever dreamed of stepping into a fantasy realm and running your very own shop, then this will be the game for you. The first step to owning a shop is to obviously create one, and you'll be able to explore and gather resources required to clean up and build items to decorate your brand new shop front. When it comes to selling your wares, you'll also be able to sell items you craft or grow from your very own farm. There is also some combat here, as you can hunt wildlife to gather meat and also protect the store from bandits and cursed creatures. Once you have your shop and items to sell, next up is actually managing it. There are various mechanics that can help your business flourish, from engaging with merchants, interacting with your customers, setting prices, hiring employees, and also the dreaded tax system. This game is coming to Steam, and if you're quick, you may also be able to try the demo before it disappears. The following day, on September 11th, we'll see the release of Mirthwood, which is a medieval life and farming sim that's coming to PC. As a new arrival, you will step into an enchanting and beautiful hand-drawn land where your adventure awaits. At home, you'll be able to cultivate your own farm, tend to crops, and raise your own animals. The goods you produce can be traded with local townspeople who you can meet and befriend or insult. That part is up to you. But remember, growing relationships will help you unlock quests, so choose your friends and your foe wisely. The world stretches far beyond your home though, and there are 6 different diverse regions to explore with 3 different towns. But you must be careful, there are some survival elements here, so watch out for storms, harsh weather, and disease. You may also need to wield a sword once in a while to protect yourself from enemies, including werewolves. At the time of recording, the demo of Mirthwood is still live, so be sure to give it a try on Steam. These games are coming quick and fast, because on September 12th is the early access release of Chef RPG. This has been one of my most anticipated games of the year, and I've mentioned it quite a few times on my channel. But if you know nothing about this game, Chef RPG is an open-ended pixel art style game all about becoming a successful restaurateur. You'll play as a young chef who has been given the opportunity to run a restaurant in the struggling seaside town of White Ash Harbour. By reviving the local restaurant, you will hopefully help the town become a thriving tourist destination once again. To get the restaurant up and running, you'll have to forage, hunt, grow, and trade for ingredients to cook up over 240 different dishes to serve in your restaurant. Whilst running the restaurant, you will also be able to get to know the locals, and there are over 20 characters to befriend or maybe even romance. At the moment, this game is coming to Steam only, but the Kickstarter does make reference to potential plans of a Switch release, so watch this space. Autumn and the spooky season are coming fast, and a game to help get you in the mood is Rika. Rika is coming in early access on September 12 also, and this game focuses on exploration, crafting, and base building, which, spoiler, is a very unique chicken-legged house. You will get to step into the gorgeous autumnal woodlands as a witch apprentice and undertake an enchanting journey through beautiful and varied sceneries, including forests, swamps, and villages, where you can forage items, learn about the residents of the landscapes, solve quests, and learn more about the legendary witch Baba Yaga. There are a variety of spirits and tameable animals that you can even take home. As an avid decorator in games, the mechanics for this game look really nice, and I'm really excited for all the witchy themed furniture. I will be honest and say I was a little bit hesitant about this game in the beginning because it does feel quite dark, but the more I'm learning about it, the more I really want to play. The third game, releasing on September 12th, is Garden Witch Life, and this will be coming to PC, Switch and consoles. In this cute and wholesome take on a witchy game, you will play as a witch who has recently moved into an ancient treehouse on a new island after their life in the big city didn't go to plan. We all know the story. Farming is a key part of the gameplay here, and you'll be able to transform a garden to grow all of your magical crops. You can then turn your crops into unique dishes using your very own cauldron. As a newcomer, you will have to get to know all the new villagers, and you'll also be able to explore all of the island's secrets. But the thing I am most excited for is of course the decorating, and you will be able to add your own personal style to make your treehouse truly feel like home. I think this game has definitely got potential to be a great one to play on the Switch, particularly if you're an Animal Crossing fan. If 3 games releasing in one day wasn't enough, here is a 4th. This is Caravan Sandwich, and if you're a fan of exploration games, you might love this one. In this narrative-driven, sci-fi inspired game, you will embark on a journey in your very own specially equipped yellow van to solve the mystery of your missing sister. As you traverse the sometimes treacherous terrain, you will meet and get to know a variety of species, including robots that have been left behind. Some of the residents will also require help to complete tasks. And to fully complete your main quest, you'll have to upgrade your van, which will open up new passages and ruins to explore. This game markets itself as a pretty chill experience. There is no combat, no death, and no time pressures, which is great if you're looking for a laid-back game that doesn't involve farming, and it might be a good option for you. Caravan Sandwich is being released on PC, PlayStation, and the Nintendo Switch. September 12th is truly a very busy day, but this one is for Switch players specifically, as this game is already on PC. This game is a fairy tale inspired city building game. Think SimCity with a whole lot of fairy tale and medieval charm thrown in. However, it is a very chill version. You won't be seeing tornadoes tearing down your hours of work here. There are lots of different buildings to expand and stories to unfold. Expect some surprises too, like flying pigs, and there are some very interesting royals as well. As you build your resources, you'll juggle making trades, keeping your townfolk happy, and maybe even develop relationships with other royalty. Honestly, this game will be great being played handheld. Do I need to purchase it a second time? Maybe. And the final game releasing on September 12th is Melot, A Last Song. This musical game is all about adventure and rhythm. You play as an adorable yet heroic robot who has been sent on a quest to save the planet plagued by disease by recreating the planet's favourite songs and overcoming an array of challenges. As you progress further, you can upgrade Melot's abilities and discover all of the unique ecosystems that build up this unique planet. The game has a strong storyline running throughout and a beautiful, vibrant world to get lost in. Melot does have some rhythm gameplay, but it has been thoughtfully designed for different skill levels, so hopefully everyone can enjoy this game. Melot is set to be released on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. If you want a bit of action and adventure fun, then be sure to check out the Plucky Squire, which is releasing on September 17th. This game has an adorable storyline where you play as Jot and his friends, who are storybook characters that have discovered there is a life beyond the 2D pages of their book. The really interesting thing about this game is that gameplay flicks between 2D and 3D realms, and to keep you on your toes, there are a variety of mechanics including flying with a jetpack, puzzles to solve, and mini challenges. Although the action-packed gameplay will keep you hooked, be sure to pay attention to the story, which revolves around Jot and his endeavours to save his friends from the villain of the book, Hump Grump. The Plucky Squire will be available on PC, Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. On the 18th of September, the indie farming RPG Shin Hill will be entering early access. This game has a bit more of a mysterious twist than your typical farming sim. Here, you are actually a spy on an unfamiliar planet, and thankfully the locals mistook you as a new inhabitant and gave you a new house to live in. Now you must do your best to fit in by not only learning more about your new surroundings on Shin Hill Island, but also delve deeper into the locals and their stories. To stay on your neighbour's good side and not reveal your true identity, you must impress them with your skills such as growing some delicious crops, catching fish, cooking up a storm, and also delving deep into the abandoned dungeons. But don't forget the task at hand: to solve the mystery and unveil who the true threat to everyone on the island is. I'm sure there'll be some very interesting twists and turns in this game. The art style is also really nice. I am a sucker for pixel style, and I'll say it over and over again. September 20th, we'll see a Season Spree coming to Switch and PC. This is a small, adorable game set on a planet filled with lots of other animals, and you will play as a little tanuki called Sunny. She is definitely 100% cuter than Tom Nook. As the title suggests, this game is all about seasons, and as Sunny, you will travel back and forth through different days to change the past and create changes to the future. All the while, Sunny must also help her friends prepare for the Season Spree, which is a festive party celebrating each season. I don't think this game will have a whole lot of content, but it does have some really cute graphics and has a real focus on friendships between the characters. So if that appeals to you, maybe check this one out. Another one of my most anticipated games is also releasing this month, and this is Tiny Glade. If you've not seen anything about this game, it is a sandbox decorating game all about making the most beautiful and whimsical castles. It is perfect for living out your cottagecore fantasy dreams. I spent a fair few hours enjoying this demo, and the game is visually stunning, the mechanics are amazing, and for the demo there was a lot of different possibilities. So when interacting with different build techniques, different elements can cause different reactions, which was always so interesting, and I love that about it. I thought that the different mechanics in the demo were great, but the full version is set to have even more features and mechanics, such as the ability to create ponds. You really do not have to be a master architect to build something beautiful in this game, and it is the perfect game to switch on if you just want to relax, as you can pick it up, unwind, you don't have to get too involved. It's really like a mindful game. Tiny Glade is coming to PC on the 23rd of September. If you're quick, you may also be able to enjoy the demo for yourself. Also releasing on the 23rd is Nanodream Ranch, and this will be coming to Steam. This is another pixel art style game, and instead of focusing on growing crops, this is all about rearing animals on your very own ranch. You will look after a variety of different animals, and depending on what you feed them, you might find different results. Outside on the ranch are a variety of interesting occupants in the neighbourhood, including vampires and demons. Romance is an option here, and you can even become a spouse. The higher your friendship level increases, you will also find that you will be more likely to receive special gifts. My favourite activity, sarcasm fully intended, fishing is also available here, and there are over 80 different species of fish to catch, and decorators will be happy as there are various buildings to construct in the village. Festivals will also keep you excited for the different seasons ahead. This is Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrush, and this is a remake of the classic game Epic Mickey, and this will also be coming on the 23rd of September. This is a 3D platform game where you will follow the story of the iconic Disney character as he travels through the wasteland to save the fate of this world. You'll be armed with a paintbrush and have new movement skills such as dashing, ground pound, and sprinting to aid your adventure. Epic Mickey Rebrush will be available on PC and consoles, including the Switch. Another one of my highly anticipated games is Toown, A Different Story, and this will be releasing on the 24th on PC, Switch, PlayStation and Xbox. Toown, A Different Story is a narrative RPG with turn-based combat. The game is set in a seemingly pleasant, cozy American town during the 1960s, and the story follows a young girl and her brother who are visiting their grandpa over the summer, but this summer vacation soon begins to take a mysterious twist as the children begin to disappear. In order to solve the mystery, you will embark on an adventure to save the town, and along the way you may run into some demons and dungeon bosses, so be prepared. But fear not, there is a lighter side to this game, and you will find plenty of wholesome activities to take part in, such as earning pocket money at the grocery store, relaxing, gardening, fishing, and getting some gains at the gym to improve your physical health. And the final game I really quickly want to mention is Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Now, if you are a Legend of Zelda fan, you probably don't need a reminder of this one, but on the 26th, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom will be released, obviously onto the Nintendo Switch. In this latest installment to the series, you will play as Princess Zelda, and with the help of the magic Tri-Rod, you'll be able to create echoes, which are imitations of objects and monsters around you. Honestly, some of you may know that I'm not a huge Zelda fan, but if I was to play any of the Legend of Zelda games, this graphic style is definitely the one that I would gravitate more towards. I just really like the way that it looks. So Zelda fans, I hope you enjoy this one. I probably won't be playing this one, but I know my husband will. So there we have it. September 2024 was another huge month like we had last year. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to play all of these. I'm definitely going to have to make some very smart decisions as to what ones I'm going to play. Let me know in the comments which ones have caught your fancy, which ones do you want to give a try. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.